Hey, good morning. This is Chris, keeping it real, facts over fear. How you doing this morning? Got a conspiracy theory for you. Not because I really believe it's true, but I do believe it falls within the realm of possibility. So it is amazing that the vaccines have now, two vaccines have now come out claiming 94 and 95% effectiveness against coronavirus. This is one of the fastest developments of an antivirus vaccine I think I know about. In fact, some diseases never get a vaccine developed for them. But this one seems to be moving awfully quickly, and I have to wonder if it's not because everybody understands that there are, in fact, way more cases than are confirmed. And they are racing to get this vaccine done so that they can start administering the vaccinations before it's painfully obvious that we don't really need them, because we're so close to herd immunity and the virus was on the verge of being swept away anyway. If you'll recall, the reasoning behind my herd immunity charts is based on two main studies, one from Karolinska Institute in Sweden, and one that was conducted under the auspices of the CDC here in the United States. The Swedish study indicated, and both of these studies are peer-reviewed and published, and so they're not just something I've picked up off, some wacko website somewhere. This is official documentation. Now, whether the studies themselves were peer-reviewed and published, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the statistics are true, and that's the only hole in my story, really. I don't really know if it's 10 or 20 times the number of actual confirmed cases. It could still be less than that. It could be that the number of confirmed cases is the actual number of cases, but I don't think that's even. I don't even think that's in the spectrum of reality. It's obviously more. It's just a matter of how much more is it. But it would be easy for me to conclude that since they are pushing these vaccines so hard to get them done, and I'm afraid what's going to happen is they're not going to be thoroughly tested enough, and we're going to get into this. We're going to find out that something's terribly wrong with them, just because it happens all the time with drug manufacturers, doesn't it? But I believe, I don't believe it's about government control necessarily, but I do believe it's about a big payday. Who knows how much this vaccination is going to cost, right? And so if it's, how many people are on the planet? I think it's 7 billion, 8 billion, whatever it is. Even if it's only $10 a pop, that's almost $100 billion for whoever comes up with the winning prize, right? They'll control the distribution, they'll control the manufacturer. They will make all the money, and this is about. I believe this is about money. I don't necessarily believe it's about government control, although that would dovetail nicely into it, because if we all believe that the vaccine's what saved us, then the next time nobody's gonna question it. They're just gonna say, well, we're gonna have to hunker down until we get a vaccine. And it's like that's not the way to approach a pandemic, especially one like this, which is not trying to deny that people are dying and people are getting sick. But in terms of the percentage of population that's dying and getting sick, it's not a very serious pandemic. And so, people will draw the wrong conclusion. They'll say, well, the vaccinations saved us, is what saved us, and that won't be true. And so it'll be a big payday, government control, and a big lie, all wrapped into one. And I think it's certainly plausible, right? I don't really believe it's true, no. But we'll see what the case numbers do over the next several weeks, because if the case numbers start going down in spite of the fact that everybody's gathering for Thanksgiving and all these other things, then we'll know if we turn this corner, we will have turned the final corner. And so I'm going to keep a close eye on those stats, and of course I'll publish those every week, and I'll probably start doing that hospitalization one every week as well, like do one on Sunday and one on Wednesday, so we can keep track of these things. All right, well, think about it. Any questions or comments, leave them in the section below. Like and subscribe. We appreciate when you do. And we'll see you on our next Conspiracy Bound video.